Breaking news! Climate crisis fuels global conflict and displacement. Good evening, I'm Ed, and this is your nightly update. We begin tonight with an urgent and controversial headline. Rising temperatures, rising tensions, climate change sparks global unrest. Climate change crisis, unprecedented heat waves and displacement. In a disturbing development, the planet's ongoing battle with climate change has reached a critical tipping point. Unprecedented heat waves have swept across Europe, Asia, and North America, shattering temperature records and leaving governments scrambling to respond. Southern Europe is facing its hottest summer on record. Countries like Italy, Spain, and Greece are battling wildfires fueled by extreme heat and prolonged drought. The Mediterranean region has seen temperatures soar above 45 degrees Celsius, 113 degrees Fahrenheit, prompting health warnings and emergency measures. The intense heat has also led to power outages and water shortages, exacerbating the crisis. As you can see, I'm pretty hot right now. BBC News reports on July 25, 2004, in South Asia, monsoon rains have been both erratic and intense. Bangladesh and India have witnessed devastating floods, displacing millions and causing significant loss of life and property. The flooding in Bangladesh has submerged over a third of the country, with rural areas being the hardest hit. In India, states of Assam and Bihar are struggling to provide relief to affect many stranded without access to basic necessities. Al Jazeera reports on July 30, 2004, the western United States and Canada are enduring a severe drought, the worst in decades. Reservoirs are historic lows, and water restrictions are in place across multiple states. California is once again the epicenter of wildfires, with thousands of acres burned and the entire communities evacuated. The combination of high temperatures and dry conditions had made firefighting efforts particularly challenging. CNN reports on July 28, 2024, Middle East tensions are rising, water scarcity, and in the Middle East, the climate crisis is amplifying existing geopolitical tensions. The Tigris and Euphrates rivers, lifelines for Iraq and Syria, are drying up, leading to severe water scarcity. This has sparked conflict between local communities and governments over water rights and access. In Iraq, the reduction in river flow has led to significant decrease in agricultural productivity, threatening food security. Farmers are protesting against government's failures to address the water crisis, and clashes have erupted in several provinces. The government is seeking international assistance to manage the situation, but the lack of immediate solutions is fueling public anger. Reuters reports on July 26, 2024, in Syria, the water crisis is exacerbating the already dire humanitarian situation. The conflict-ridden country is facing new wave of displacement as rural communities move towards urban areas in search of water and resources. The strain on urban infrastructure is immense, leading to overcrowding and increased tensions between displaced populations and host communities. The Guardian reports on July 27, 2024, in Africa, desertification is driving mass migration. The Sahel region, which spans across several countries including Mali, Niger, and Chad, is seeing a dramatic increase in the number of climate refugees. The encroaching desert is making traditional livelihoods such as farming and herding increasingly untenable. In Mali, desertification of arable land is forcing entire villages to migrate towards the capital Bamako. The influx of migrants is overwhelming the city's resources and infrastructure, leading to rising tensions between migrants and residents. The government is struggling to provide the adequate support and prevent further instability. BBC News reports on July 29, 2024, in Niger, food insecurity is at an all-time high. Loss of fertile land and desertification has led to widespread hunger and malnutrition. International aid organizations are stepping in to provide relief, but the scale of the crisis is beyond their capacity. UN News reports on July 31, 2024, the impact of climate change is no longer a distant threat. It is a present reality that is reshaping our world. The unprecedented heat waves, water scarcity, and displacement we are witnessing are just the beginning of the challenges we face. It is imperative that the global leaders take decisive action to mitigate the effect of climate change and support the most vulnerable populations. Stay tuned for more updates as we continue to get in touch and see these critical issues. I am your host, Ed, and this has been your Global News Update. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching the TBB Network. See you next time.